Hi, I'm going to show you how to refill one of these ET EcoTank printers by Epson, and this model is the ET-2750. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to open the carriage to show how to get to the ink bottles. So once you open this, you can leave the lid on top of the stand here, and here you'd have the multiple ink entrance points where you can actually refill with your ink bottle. There is no real ink level monitoring system in this particular printer. On this end here, you would have to actually just kind of eyeball the ink levels physically. So it doesn't require the printer to tell you when to refill it, so you have to actually see the physical levels of ink. So one method we have of refilling these ink bottles is using one of these bottles. Let me get this over here. So how you would want to go about doing this is taking one of these bottles by us, and it has your printer model on there, and you want to actually lift this up, make sure you have the right ink color in the ink bottle, twist the cap off, and you'll notice it's a one-way system where it has these two plastic hinges on it. You'll see that it also matches the ones in here. So you want to line it up correctly, so when you are actually going to fill it, you want to actually push this on top here and slowly let the ink drain into the printer. So I'm going to leave it like that. If you do want to squeeze the ink bottle, you could, but usually you let it take its own course. It's slowly filling, and you want to fill it to the 4th level, not too high. There is a 4th tab right here that you can fill it to, and that's kind of a sign of when to stop filling these ink bottles. So this one I'm about done. I'm going to go ahead and take it out, spin it over, so be careful, you might get some ink spilling. Put the cap back on, and that's how you refill one of these ink bottles, these ink tanks. I want to go ahead and put this back in here. Another color we might want to refill right now is the yellow. I'm sorry, the cyan. We also sell regular ink bottles like this, which you can actually use to fill into these systems here. One thing about the ET-2750, there's a specific nozzle that doesn't allow you to push in. You see how it stops? So it doesn't allow you to put ink in there unless you were to fill it to this white pin here, and then you kind of have to fill it slowly and let the ink drain, because if you overshoot the ink, it's going to start pouring out of the sides. So you can kind of hear that there. So one way we can do that, if you don't have the ET bottles, is you grab just any ink bottle and you want to slowly insert it, but this is a more strenuous process. You're going to want to drip the ink into the sides. If I put it too fast, it's going to overfill that cap. You just want the ink to slowly drip, and you will see that the ink levels are slowly beginning to fill. I am squeezing the ink bottle slightly just so that the ink can actually go a little faster for this particular method. You can also use a syringe if you want to be more precise. It's much more cleaner. You can see I'm wearing gloves here. This method takes a little longer, but it's definitely worth it if you don't have to keep going out for inks all the time, if you could just refill your own system. And if I want to go faster, you could kind of see it fill. Kind of have to like let it go slowly. The next thing I'm going to show you once this is done filling is resetting the ink levels. I know that the ink levels are physical in this printer, but there is a setting that you can go into the printer and go to maintenance. I'll just fill it up to here for now. There is a physical setting here that you can go to. Go ahead and show you. So you want to go to the maintenance tool. Maintenance. You don't want nozzle check, head cleaning, power cleaning, print head alignment, reset ink levels. So if you are physically almost out of ink in the printer, it will tell you to do this and it will not let you print. But if you want to manually go ahead and do that, you just press that, Press the diamond key to start it, and it tells you which ones you want to do. I'm just gonna say I did most of them. Reset complete, check the ink tanks, and that's how you do it. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact us by email or by phone. And if you want to purchase our product, it's definitely in the link below. Thank you.